Hi, family. Welcome back to tonight's chat. It's gonna be a quick one because I know it's Friday night and you're ready to, not be on Instagram listening to long videos. And I'm repping the Warriors tonight. Congratulations to the Winton Woods High School Warriors. Proud to be an alumni, alum. That's the word, not alumni. I'm just one person, so alum. English. We'll get there. Anyways, I just wanted to cap off the my testimonies that I've been sharing. I'm gonna keep sharing as the Lord leads me, just putting myself out there for you all to judge me. Joking, but I wanted to cap it off tonight by just saying that God is the person that you're seeking. God is the person that you've been looking for. That thing, that void in your deep in your spirit, deep in your heart, that you know it's there. You've been trying to find something to fill it up. You've been trying to find someone to fill it up. You've gone, drinking, it hasn't worked. Having sex doesn't work. Even being in a relationship where you feel love doesn't really get there. That's because, like I said in my post this afternoon, I feel like there's a part of us that God created in our hearts, in our soul, that's meant just for Him alone to occupy. And anytime we try to fill that void, that space up with anything else, we just end up hurting ourselves, because like trying to put a fork in a toaster, trying to fix trying to put parts in machines that don't work, that don't go there. They cannot fill that void because they were not created for it. God created it just for Himself. And I'll tell you guys a quick story of when I felt this. I had just lost a very close friend of mine, and this was the first death that I can say affected me personally. I've lost, grandmas and stuff like that, but they were older, so it's kind of those things you saw it coming. But this one, he was younger than me and vibrant, so I didn't see it coming. And so that hurt, it touched a part of me that I didn't even exist. That grief touched a part of me that I didn't know existed. And as I was crying before God, in my grief and in my tears, I felt like a cooling sensation in a part of me that I was like, what? In a part of me that I didn't know existed. And it was so deep that it was untouchable. But I felt this sensation. I was still crying, but I felt this sensation and this peace. The funny thing, even though it was a spiritual thing, I felt it physically. It felt like thick, cooling, feel like cooling water just flowing so deep inside of me. And it was peace. And that's when I understood how when the Bible talks about God being our comforter, all right, and God being our comforter, that's when I understood that. And I understood that, okay, so there's parts of me that I don't even know exist, but that I need filled, and only God can fill it. That was one of the days where I remember clearly saying, crying out to God and saying, God, I want to serve you, because what I'm feeling right now, I want people to feel that. I want people that are crying and grieving and mourning to know that they can cry, and even in the crying, they can have peace. They can have a joy that's unexplainable. That's unexplainable, because it's contrary to what you're feeling emotionally, but this goes so much deeper than that. And I told God, remember crying, I was laying on my couch crying, and I'm telling God, I want to serve you. Whatever it takes, I want to serve you, because I want to present this to people. I don't want to force anybody to be a Christian, but I want them to at least have the option to choose, because I know that people need this. I know that people are so broken and they need this love and this peace, and they don't have it. So I want to serve you, because I want to be able to get you out there so that they can have you. They can feel what I'm feeling in their mourning, in their brokenness, in their peace. So I do believe that there is a part in our souls, in our spirits, in our heart that God created just for Him, and there is nothing else, no one else that can even reach that part of you, let alone fill it up. Okay, and we can try all these things, but they won't get us there. And some of us, we may be in a happy relationship, so we think that that's as deep as it goes. But if you lose that person today, you will go back to square one. And this peace and this joy and this God that I'm talking about, it's eternal. It's eternal. He doesn't give it to you today and take it tomorrow. The peace stays through the storms. It stays through the difficulties of life. That's how great it is. So that's what I wanna encourage you today, in capping off like my testimonies I've been sharing, is seek God. Seek God. Look for God Himself. Like you would. Y'all see me geeking? Like nothing happened. I've been working all day. I'm tired. But just talking about it, it just makes me so happy because it's so true. And you can explain it. I cannot hold a religious debate with anyone about the truth of God's existence, but this what I've experienced with God, you can, no matter how educated, what doctorate degree you have, you cannot take that away from me. And that's what I want you guys to have too. That's what I want you guys to share too. I'm not there yet. I'm not holy. I still struggle with prayer sometimes. I still struggle with staying consistent in my journey, but that's not what God is looking for. God is looking for me to just show up and tell him, God, I want to learn. I want to get closer. Help me. And that's all it takes. So that's what I'm encouraging you guys today. Leave the religion. If you've been going to church, I'm not saying don't go to church. I'm not saying don't go to church at all. We need church. We need the community to encourage us and help build us up. I don't know why I decided to put my arm up to date. My arm is tired. We need the church and the community to help us, to help build us up and to keep us going when we are in trouble. So don't say I'm telling you to not go to church. That's what I'm saying. Go to church, but I'm saying don't let the church, don't let your prayer, your Bible study and your religious activities to take the place of God in your heart. All right, give God that room, give God that space, and let him transform your life from the inside out. You will be shocked because he's the one who created you. So there are things about you that you don't know, that nobody else knows, but he knows. All right. So I love you, beautiful people. And I will see you back on here next time, probably Sunday or Monday, because tomorrow, as you can see, I'm getting my hair done. All right. God bless you. I love you. See ya.